Welcome to the guitar tutorial for Beneath the Waters by Hillsong Live. This tutorial is broken down into four main parts. Part 1 will discuss chords, Part 2 will discuss form, Part 3 will discuss rhythm, and Part 4 is a full song playthrough. If at any point you want to skip ahead, I have the minute markings listed over here to my left, as well as in the description section below. Okay, so the first thing we're going to be talking about is the chords used in Beneath the Waters. There are only 5 chords you need to know to play through this entire song. So I will show you them. Notice that there's a capo on the 1st fret. Okay, so the very first chord we're going to be playing is a G chord. To play a G chord, you just take your first finger, move it over to the 3rd fret on your 5th string. So 1, 2, 3, and 5th string, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right there. Leave that there, and you're going to add your 2nd finger on the 4th fret, 6th string, right there. Your 3rd finger is going to go on the 4th fret, 2nd string, and then your 4th finger is going to go on the 4th fret, 1st string. All right. Hold those all down at the same time. You're going to strum with your right hand all 6 strings, and you've got yourself a G chord. Ta-da! Alrighty. Next up, we're going to be doing a D chord. A D chord requires that you take your first finger, move it over to the 3rd fret on your 3rd string, 1, 2, 3. 2nd finger is going to go to your 3rd fret on your 1st string. 3rd finger goes to your 4th fret on your 2nd string. And then you're going to strum with your right hand from the 4th string down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, strum down there. That's your D chord, okay? And then next up, you're going to be using an E minor 7 chord. An E minor 7 is played as such. You take your first finger, you go to the 3rd fret on your 5th string, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5th string right there, right? 3rd fret, 1, 2, 3. And then your 2nd finger goes underneath that in the same fret, 3rd fret, 4th string, right there. Your 3rd finger goes to the 2nd fret. I'm sorry, not 2nd fret, 4th fret. Your 3rd finger goes to the 4th fret, 2nd string. And then your 4th finger goes to the 4th fret, 1st string. Okay? You're going to strum all 6 strings with your right hand. And yeah, just go for it. That's an E minor 7. Okay? To play a C2 chord, you're going to take your first finger and go to the 3rd fret, 4th string. So 1, 2, 3, 3rd fret, 4th string, 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to take your 2nd finger and go to the 4th fret on your 5th string. So here's your 4th fret, 5th string, and then your 3rd finger again is in the 4th fret, 2nd string, and 4th finger is in the 4th fret, 1st string. Okay, that's your C2 chord. When you strum this, you don't go from your 6th string all the way down. You go from your 5th string, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way down. Okay, there's your C2 chord. And then lastly, this chord, this final 5th and final chord, is used in the bridge, and it is a C major 7 chord. The C major 7 chord is not too bad. You're going to take your 3rd finger and you're going to go to your 4th fret on your 5th string. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th string, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your 2nd finger is going to go to your 3rd fret on your 4th string right there. And then you're just going to strum from your 5th string down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Avoid the 6th string and strum your 5th string down. Get a C major 7 chord, okay? Okay, so for the next part of our lesson, we'll be discussing the form. Form specifically refers to the sections of the song, such as intro, verse, chorus, as well as the order in which they appear. For each section of the song, we'll be discussing its measures as well as the beats per chord. So to start off, we're going to be talking about the intro. The intro is 4 measures long. And the very first measure consists of a G to a D. You're going to do G for 3 beats and a D for 1 beat. Okay, that's your first measure. Your second measure does the same exact thing. Your third measure is E minor 7 for 3 beats and a D for 1 beat. Same exact thing for your fourth measure. So let's try that with the track, and you'll see what I'm talking about. So the next section of the song is the verse, verse number 1 to be specific. Verse number 1 is 8 measures long, and it's exactly the same as the intro. Let's try that. So the next section of this song is verse 2. Verse 2 is 8 measures long, and it's exactly the same as verse 1 or the intro, except that in the 8th measure, you have an E minor 7 for 4 beats. Okay, so here's the E minor 7 in that 8th measure. Okay, so let's try and play through verse 2. You should be able to do that just fine. Section of the song is the chorus. The chorus is 8 measures long. In the first measure, you have a C2 for 4 beats. Second measure is a G for 4 beats. Third measure, D for 4 beats. Fourth measure, E minor 7 for 4 beats. Fifth measure, C2 for 4 beats. Sixth measure is a G for 4 beats. Seventh measure, D for 4 beats. Eighth measure, same thing. So let's try that with the track. Chorus, you're going to repeat verse 2. We've already established what verse 2 is, so you should be able to play through that just fine. Let's try that right now. After verse 2, we're going to go back into the chorus, and we're going to play the chorus 2 times in a row. Okay? So, since we already know the chorus, we're just going to jump into it. Okay, so after having played the chorus 2 times, we're going to go to the bridge. The bridge is 16 measures long. The first measure is a C major 7 for 4 beats. Then the second measure is a G for 4 beats. The third measure is a D for 4 beats. And the fourth measure is an E minor 7 for 4 beats. Okay? 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th measure, exactly the same thing. Okay, 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th measure, exactly the same thing. 13th, 14th, 15th, and 16th measure is a little bit different. On the 13th measure, you've got C major 7 for 4 beats. 14th measure is a G for 4 beats. The 15th measure is D for 4 beats. The 16th measure, same thing. Okay, so let's try that with the track. Is the chorus a cappella, so it's just kind of the drums in the background and people are singing, and so we're going to be going to just a C2 chord, the very first measure. We're just going to play that once, and then we're going to be waiting all the way until the 7th and 8th measure, and then we'll come back in on that D on the 7th and 8th measure. Okay, so let's try that. Have one last full band chorus where we play through those 8 measures through that progression, and then after that it's going to be really kind of like a fading out, very soft chorus, and it's optional for you to play through there. You're basically playing once every 4 beats. So I'm just going to finish that off and play through the final 2 choruses. The entire form, and once you memorize what is happening in each section and the order in which it appears, you should be able to navigate through the song just fine. For this next part of our lesson, we'll be discussing rhythm. Rhythm specifically refers to what your right hand is doing on each beat of the song. Put enough beats together and you have what's called a strum pattern. Each section of the song uses a specific strum pattern. In order to execute these strum patterns, we need to know what the BPM, or the beats per minute, for this song is. The BPM for this song, Beneath the Waters, is 76, okay? And it sounds like this. Okay, that's 76 BPM. The intro and verse uses a 4-beat strum pattern. Altogether, it will sound as follows. To memorize that strum pattern, it's best to go 1 beat at a time. On the first beat, you're going to be playing 1E, or if you don't know notation, it would be down, up, up, okay? On the second beat, you're going to be playing 2 and a, or down, down, up. Here's the second beat. Putting them together, it would be 1E, a 2 and a, or down, up, down, down, up. All right, here's what that's going to sound like together. Okay, hopefully you heard that difference there. On the third beat, we're going to be going E and, E and. Notice you don't play on 3, you play off of 3. So you're going to go E and, or up, down, up, down. Okay, here's what that will sound like, just beat 3. Okay, putting it all together, you'd have 1 E, a 2, and a E and. 1 E, a 2, and a E and. Or strummed, it would be down, up, down, up, down. Let's try that. On beat 4, you're going to be playing 4 and a, or down, down, up, down, down, up. Here's beat 4. Altogether, it would be 1 E, a 2, and a, E and, 4 and a. 1 E, a 2, and a, E and, 4 and a. With the strum, it would be down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay, kind of a tongue twister. If you can't say it, you might not be able to play it, but who knows? Everyone's different. So let's try it all together. Okay, so that's the entire intro and verses. They use that strum pattern all throughout those sections. The second and final strum pattern is used on the choruses and bridge. It's, again, another 4-beat pattern, and altogether it will sound like this. First beat, we're going to be playing 1 and, or down, down. Okay, on our second beat, we're going to be going 2 and a, 2 and a, or down, down, up, down, down, up. Okay, let's try that. Let's put those 2 beats together, so it would be 1 and 2 and a, or down, down, up. On our third beat, we're going to be playing 3 E and a, 3 E and a, or down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. All right, let's try that. Okay, that's our third beat. All together, it would be 1 and 2 and a, 3 E and a, 1 and 2 and a, 3 E and a. Strum-wise, it would be down, 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 up, down, up, down, up. Okay, like so. And then our fourth beat, we're going 4 and a, or down, down, up, down, down, up. Okay. Putting it all together, it'd be 1 and 2 and a, 3 E and a, 4 and a, or down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay, another tongue twister, but if you can say it, you could probably play it.